Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to share another manifestation story. And the weird part is that most of the time when I am sharing my manifestation stories, I am super excited. But this time I am feeling little vulnerable because I'm going to share some parts of my life that I have not even shared with anybody else, and it took me a very long time to even realize what I have been through. And yes, definitely it's a story about how I lost 5 to 6 kgs weight, but it also, like, it didn't happen instantly, like within a month or within a year. It happened gradually, that I even took very long time to realize that yeah, it happened, because I only realized when people around me started asking me that what did you do, how did you lose so much of weight. And that time I was like, but I didn't do anything. And I realized that I haven't taken any steps, like how people do a lot of exercise, they go to gym and follow some diet plans. I have not done a single thing from that. Now, this story has different parts, and each part is connected to a manifestation law that has directly or indirectly impacted on my weight loss journey. So, make sure you watch it till the end so we'll be able to understand that how manifestation is internal process, and also manifestation is a way of life. Literally, when you apply all these laws of manifestation, your life changes drastically. So, let's start with my college days. Until I finished my college, my weight was perfect. I was little chubby, but I was not overweight. And after that, I got a placement in a company where we sent to Maharashtra, a village in Maharashtra, for 1 month training. I live in Gujarat, so this is the first time I was leaving my hometown and living alone without my parents. It was kind of difficult for me, and it became more difficult when the food in the canteen was totally pathetic. Like, I do not even want to recall those days. I just hate that food. So I was not able to eat properly, and because of that, I was, I started consuming a lot of food packets and biscuits and all the unhealthy food. Because of that, I gained a lot of weight, and when I came back from the training after a month, everybody around me started telling me that, oh, you have put on a lot of weight. My mom even, like, she didn't say in that way, but I understood, like, what she wanted to say. So I felt very bad, and at that time I was a kind of person who was giving a lot of importance to other people, what other people has to say, what other people think about me. Like, other people always know better than me. I used to be very underconfident. And when this happened, my confidence, like little bit of confidence I have, also got shattered. And also in my childhood, I used to think that I am not enough. If I had, this feature or that feature, if my height was little bit more, I would have gotten more attention. Like, I always used to think less of myself, I used to abandon myself. I used to think that other girls are more beautiful, intelligent, and wise than me, and when they are there, why would someone wants to be with me? And because of all of these beliefs and thoughts, I gotten myself into a pathetic relationship where again I was being not treated in a right way. I was being undervalued. The person cannot see my value and my worth. So now I thought that if I lose this weight that I have gained all this while, I will be accepted, I will get more love. And while I was thinking about this, I just moved to a different city for my job. So what I started doing is, after coming back from my job, I started searching for intense workout on YouTube, and I found some 7 kgs in 7 days kind of workout. I tried it for 3 4 days, and then I just got so tired, I quit. Again, I was eating outside food, and I was not following any kind of diet plan or anything like that. And the turning point of my life happened when that relationship I was in, the toxic relationship, got ended. And then after a few months, I got into another relationship. And in this relationship, everything changed for me. The way I was being treated was completely different. And let me remind you, I was still overweight. I have not lost a single kg. And but still, this person was treating me like I was the most beautiful girl he has ever met. He treated me like I was a queen, and after getting me, he has won some sort of jackpot. he made me feel so safe in my body, the way I look, the way I behave. He literally kind of healed me. And in the beginning I thought that he's admiring me so much because maybe it's the initial phase of our relationship. But he is doing it till date, because he is my husband now. So after meeting my husband, like who was my boyfriend at that time, everything changed for me. He literally exceeded all my standards I have for myself and for a relationship, what how I should be treated. Everything exceeded after I met him. I also used to have some skin issues, but after being with him I felt complete. I felt whole, and like I was perfect. I have no flaws at all. For the first time in my life, I was feeling like I do not have to do anything. I do not have to like repair myself. I do not have to change anything about me that I have been being told all the while. And that felt so liberated. I finally completely accepted myself. I was not abandoning myself anymore. I was loving myself now because of the way I am. In the first 2 years of our relationship, I started seeing my value. Started treating myself in a right way. And just because someone else doesn't treated me right way doesn't mean that I wasn't worthy. I started saying positive things to myself. And after that, like after 2 years, I started losing weight very slowly. Like it was not even noticeable. So I lost 2-3 kgs, and then I again went back to my hometown because I got another job. And that's when I gotten into this space of personal development, law of attraction, how your subconscious mind is creating a reality, and all of those things. So that's when I wanted to create a routine for myself, because I have learned that successful people wake up early, they do exercise, they take care of their body. And when I did that for like at least 2-3 days, I realized that I was feeling very refreshed the entire day. So I created a routine where I used to wake up at 5:30 a.m. I used to do yoga for 30 minutes, and then I used to get ready for my work. And again, my purpose was not to lose weight, but just to feel refreshed the entire day. I did that consistently for 3 months, and again, I lost at least 1 or 2 kgs. And now, because I lost almost 4-5 kgs, people could see that. And like I said, that I didn't do much about it. I just did yoga, and that too only for 3 months. And again, while I was doing yoga, I was not following any kind of diet. Comes the most awaited part, that how it is connected, how my weight loss is connected to manifestation. So if you remember in the beginning of the video, I told you that whatever I knew, I started doing that. I was putting all the efforts. Like I did intense workout. I was also keeping fast, because I thought that if I didn't eat anything, that would also help me to lose some sort of weight. I forgot to mention in the video, but yeah, that's something also I did. Again, it didn't help. Whatever I did, nothing helped me. It's because it was not about external efforts. It was about how I was talking to myself internally, how I was treating myself. I was not being kind enough to myself. I was constantly hating that part of me that was overweight, that was chubby. I used to say curse words to myself. I was not accepting myself at all for being who I was. And that and all of these things created a negative self image of me. And with a negative self image, you will never be able to achieve something that you really want. And if you're watching this video, you know that if you are someone who is trying very hard to lose weight, you are also doing it, consciously, unconsciously. Just if you are aware, you know that you are doing it to yourself. So what I want you to do is just being kind to yourself. You have tried. I know that if you're watching this video and if you're overweight, you definitely 110% have tried different things to lose your weight. But if you are not able to do it, just don't be so harsh on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself, and don't, please do not hate yourself. I realized that how when I did everything, nothing happened. But as I started loving myself, I became the most authentic version of myself that was so innocent, caring, loving, and so kind. That's exactly when I started attracting anything I wanted. And weight loss is also a part of my journey. I always wanted that. Always wanted this body I have right now. It is my dream body. And I manifested it so effortlessly when I actually accepted myself, and I started treating myself in a right way. And now, if you are single, I just want to tell you that do not be with someone who is constantly showing you your flaws. Now, there is a difference between, changing someone and improving yourself. So, like, of course, you can always improve yourself, but when someone is not ready to accept you for who you are and constantly trying to change you, just run away. That's what my advice is. So yes, in the end, I just want to tell you that love yourself enough. Give yourself a tight hug for trying everything that you have tried so far, and just forgive yourself for, if you have fallen for some craving. Like, you decided you will not eat any sugar for entire month, but you did because you had that craving. Just forgive yourself, accept your flaws, and be okay with it. Keep trying. I'm not saying that, you need to leave everything. Keep trying, but also do not be very hard on yourself. Let me know in the comments if you like the video, and also please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Happy manifesting, my loves. I'm recording this part in the end because I just had this thought that really need to share it. And the thing is that the reason I said that, give yourself enough love and all of those things, and do not curse yourself, is because your external reality is just the reflection of your internal beliefs. So whatever you say to yourself, that is exactly what you experience in your external world. So if you say that I am overweight, I am ugly, I am not worthy of love, or I am not enough, that is exactly what you feel, and that is exactly how you will be treated in the external world. So you need to start loving yourself unconditionally. No matter how you look, no matter what amount of money you are making, regardless of anything, you need to start loving yourself unconditionally. And another law that worked for me, that I also wanted to include in the video, is that the law of detachment. Let me tell you how. When I was doing everything to, and I was so obsessed with losing weight, I was completely failed. I was miserably failed. But when I get into a relationship with my boyfriend, I lost that desire of losing weight. After I lost 2 3 kgs, I was okay with that. But even after that, I lost another 3 kgs. Why? Because I was not at all focused on losing weight, but I was still doing yoga and everything just to feel good in my body. And this is exactly when law of detachment worked for me, because I was totally detached from the outcome, which was like losing weight. I was just doing it for my own happiness, just to feel good in my body. And this is why I also manifested another 3 kgs of weight loss. So here's the lesson for you, that you need to be detached from whatever you want, be it weight loss, be it the amount of money that you want to make. Just detach from it and just keep focusing on taking inspired action, and do it with full heart. Don't do it half-assedly, or just for the sake of doing it. Do it wholeheartedly, and I can tell you that you will see astonishing results in your life.